it is actually incredibly easy to turn your mind against you. Gang stalkers are not actually just mean to be mean. They're mean because that is exactly how they are programming your mind. I'm gonna tell you exactly how they do it, how it's done, and the effect of it. Anyone who has been getting gang stalked has noticed that you are continuously interrupted for like a day, a whole day. And then, these people they're rude. They like, you look somewhere and then they just interrupt your field of vision. They interrupt what you're saying, and they do it in a way that makes you feel angry. And this is done so much, so much. The interrupting, the continuous annoyance is actually how they're training you. What you don't know is that, or what most targets don't realize, is that, was that okay, sorry, a fly just flew into my car. And I wasn't sure if it was a bee or a fly, but it's a huge fly. It's disgusting. Well, anyways, they are actually training your mind to have those emotions, to think of gang stalking whenever you're trying to focus on something. So let's say then you're focusing on I don't know, when I'm at work, for example, I'm trying to get a part for the customer, for the gang stalker, and the gang stalker all of a sudden does that. So they do it a lot of times. So what that does is that it pulls your mind, your eyes, in that direction. Also, you feel annoyance because it's done so much. And then you get angry. And then you're thinking about, oh, he's doing that on purpose. It's how annoying, blah, blah. So this is done so much that when you're by yourself, you're trying to think of something. Whatever it is, you're trying to watch a movie. Your eyes will literally, remember, you're trying to focus on something. When you're by yourself, you're trying to focus on something. And the reason that you cannot focus is because you have been trained to lose focus, and your eyes are going to move in a direction, or you're going to feel a force of your eyes moving in a direction, and then you're going to feel anger, and then you're going to feel annoyance, and then you're going to just completely lose focus and think about gang stalking. The annoyance is the training. The being rude is the training. The oh, he's doing it on purpose, all of that is the actual training. They are training your mind so that you are unable to focus on anything. That's exactly what's happening. That's why as soon as it starts happening, you're trying to focus on something and you just can't. And you cannot combat this because you don't. Only when you do not know what's happening, you are not going to be able to combat this, because you're clueless. Also, the things where they do, if you don't know what's actually happening to you, you're not going to be able to fight it. Because the only way that you are going to be able to fight this is by controlling your emotions. But the thing is that these things are done onto you so much. For example, when you see the hand signal, and then you feel annoyance, and you have the thought, oh, he's doing it on purpose. You're literally getting trained to every time you see a hand move like that, you will automatically have the thought, oh, that's a gang stalker. Oh, he's doing it on purpose. How annoying. And that's the thing, is that because you feel annoyance, whenever you see that, you're gonna have the same thought. You're gonna feel annoyed. And if you react in a way that is like that you're trying to like make up for it, to make yourself feel better, which is completely normal. If you're like begin interrupting the person just like how they're doing it to you, guess what? You're gonna feel the anger, and you're gonna be interrupting people that have nothing to do with gang stalking. But you have been trained to have the same thought when you see the same thing. And the thing is that when you feel anger, your body acts out of the fight or flight, out of survival mode, and the thinking part of your brain is shut off. So you are going to be reacting out of a reflex. You're not gonna have any thought input into what you're doing, and you're gonna be like a mechanical animal that is just acting out of anger. I have experienced that, where I have gone an entire shift just taking care of customers, and then just having trigger after trigger after trigger, and then just feeling anger. And next thing I know, the 8 hours have passed, and the whole 8 hours I was just fucking angry. And I didn't even realize that I was angry the whole time, and I was just running on software. I was just running on the programming. And let me tell you, that feels awful. It just feels incredibly awful, because you have no choice. You're literally running on software, and everyone can see it. And guess what? And they're happy, because they know that you are living this false reality. And while this is happening, you're literally just gone. You're thinking about other things. It took me about 5 days, to come back from that. Which is also one of the things that I wanted to tell you about why gang stalkers want to leave you thinking. They want to have you wondering, was that on purpose or was it not? But we're going to cover that on our next video. So, anyways, this is the Gang Stalking Playbook. And in this channel, I will tell you everything that has to do with gang stalking. I will tell you the reality of it. I will tell you how it's done. And, I will tell you how they turn your mind against you. It's actually incredibly simple. If you're getting gang stalked, or if you're not, if you don't know what gang stalking is, subscribe to my channel and watch these videos, because you're gonna understand why these people believe that they're getting followed by everyone. And on the next video, I want to tell you why it is bad to just be lost in thought publicly. Particularly vulnerable position you can be in publicly. It is when people can actually whisper things into your subconscious mind. It's insane. It is, well, I will tell you later, but the whole gang stalking thing, I'm gonna help you make sense of it. And if you have any questions, any comments, please write them in the comments. One thing that I cannot emphasize more is that be well rested if you're a target, because the moment that you're getting gang stalked, being tired is the most vulnerable state of mind that you can possibly be in. So be well rested and stop using drugs immediately. I know it's weird, but using drugs, especially crystal meth, is one drug that will have you be active, but your mind will be incessantly tired. And that is the most vulnerable state that you can possibly be in for manipulation by gang stalkers. Change it for coke. If you need to use something, but don't use crystal meth. Don't use crystal meth. It's the worst thing. Anyways, well, yeah, that's the crux of this video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.